Hello, Ben.
Hello. Oh, I
Hello.
can hear you this time, I
Oh,
hope.
don't you fucking start, you pillock. And yes, for sound is recording. Okay, so
Good.
we are back. We are at the Hungaroring in Hungary. And if it's a country I've been to, it's a country you've been to. Are we doing the average
Yes,
speed zone or the drift? I'm not letting you pick. We're doing the drift.
do the other one.
Too late. I'm already doing the drift. Get drifty with it. Yeah, I've not been to the Hungaroring, but I have been to Hungary, as stated, twice actually. And I fucked my leg up
Lovely.
there the first time.
Well, I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, it was lovely. So we're gonna get the 6,500 points right off the bat because I'm really good at the drift ones because I know how to cheat it.
Yeah, well,
Anywho, do you want to pick a topic whilst I drift our way down this road?
would you like my connections round?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
I'm ready when you are.
Yep.
He's not ready. He's got a connections round sorted, but he isn't fucking prepped for it, is he? I swear, if this is the same as my connections round, I'm going to be fuming.
You don't have a connections round.
That's what you think. I do if you don't have one. I do if you haven't taken it.
Uh,
I'm so good at drifting around these corners.
you're doing very, very well.
Oh, screwed that one up there. Well, I'm over halfway, and we've only used 80 of the 180 seconds. You've nearly got a connections round sorted. Honestly, all that time I was having a poo before we started recording, and you could have dealt with it, but no.
Lady Gaga.
Okay, yeah, I've got this. I know what this is. Do you want to give us more?
Go on, let's see if you can do it in one.
These are the Razzie nominations.
Oh, oh no. Fuck you.
Oh, are they the Oscar nominations then?
No, Lady Gaga, Garth Brooks, and J Lo.
Oh, okay. Are these all musicians who've had Razzie nominations?
No,
Okay.
the Rockettes and Toby Keith.
Okay. I might need to take this seriously.
Haha,
Is
fuck you.
this a combination of music and acting?
No,
Okay.
I shouldn't think so. Beyonce, Kelly Clarkson, and Alicia Keys.
Are these all people who have sang at the inauguration?
Yes.
Or, okay. Cool. Happy days.
Yes. Yeah. Lady Gaga, Garth Brooks, and J Lo was Joe Biden, 21. Donald Trump, 17. The Rockettes and Toby Keith. Barack Obama, 2013. Beyonce, Kelly Clarkson, and Alicia Keys. Barack Obama, 2009. Beyonce, Bruce Springsteen, and Shakira. George Bush, 2005. Hillary Duff, JoJo, and Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, okay. That'll pay the bills.
George Bush, 2001. Destiny's Child and Jessica Simpson. Bill Clinton, 1993. Fleetwood Mac, Barbara Streisand, and Michael Jackson.
Barbara Streisand's?
Mm.
Is that by Duck Sauce or?
What?
There's a band called Duck Sauce who did a song called Barbara Streisand.
No, the Barbara Streisand.
I know. I'm taking a piss, Ben. It's a music thing. You wouldn't get it because you don't like or get music. You weirdo.
Jimmy Carter, 1977. Aretha Franklin and Linda Ronstadt.
I've tuned you out.
1973. Ethel Ennis or Richard Nixon. Got some more here. Are you there?
I've said I've tuned you out, so just keep talking.
Why have you tuned me out?
I lost interest before Bush.
Okay. Charlie Chaplin and 19-year-old Mickey Rooney performed for Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1941. Marian Anderson was the first black woman to sing the national anthem at an inauguration, which was Dwight Eisenhower's in 1957.
Ooh.
Frank Sinatra for Kennedy in 61. James Brown and the MIA president for Nixon in '69.
Wow, I bet they felt good.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan, Bob Hope, Jimmy Stewart, Johnny Carson, and lots of other old white guys. And yeah, so there you go.
Oh, well. In that case, shall we go on to one of my topics on the back of that?
Uh-huh.
The Razzie nominations have been announced, as have the Oscars, but the Razzie nominations have been announced, and I know that Lady Gaga is included in those this year. Have you seen any of the nominations?
No.
No. I assume you're going to look them up now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Madam Web.
Yeah.
Reagan. Yeah, I heard that. I feel like I watched an episode of Pawn Stars where they somebody brought in like a poster for it or a cardboard cutout of Dennis Quaid as Reagan.
Starting that lap again, but that's fine because normally you'd get more than one lap in a proper thingy.
Yeah, it didn't do very well.
No.
Megalopolis.
Yeah.
Madam Web.
Madam Web's obviously the sort of Spider-Man thing.
Joker, Foliardo, and Borderlands.
Yeah, Jack Black's on there a few times.
Yeah, Jack Black is the worst actor for Dear Santa as Satan/Santa Claus. Kate Blanchett is nominated. Jesus.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga for Joker as Harley Quinn.
Like you mean Harleen Quinzel?
Whatever.
Use her real name, mate.
Leslie Ann Down apparently played Thatcher in Reagan. I didn't know that. I don't know who that is. Let's have a look.
It's not proving to be a very good track for me on qualifying. It'll be better when we do the actual race, no doubt. I'm a whole second behind him on quality. Jesus. Is my engine shot? No, it doesn't seem to be. Oh,
okay.
That was tight. That was. We're starting 10th.
Joker's leading with 7.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's have a look at the Oscar nominations.
I did have a look at the...
Yeah. Cynthia Erivo is nominated for Wicked. Erivo. My colleague has glasses like that.
I don't know what picture you're looking at, and I don't really
care. Conclave, I want to see that. That's nominated for Best Picture.
So little time for Cynthia Erivo after that thing. I just,
Best Actor, Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, Ralph Fiennes, and Sebastian Stan.
Is that for... What's that for, Sebastian Stan? What's he been in?
The Apprentice. Which is by Donald Trump. Best Actress, Cynthia Erivo, Carla Sofia Gascon, Mickey Madison, Demi Moore, Fernanda Torres. Best Supporting Actress, Monica Barbaro, Ariana Grande, Felicity Jones, Isabella Rossellini, Zoe Saldana. Best Supporting Actor, Yura Borisov. You there?
Yeah, I mean, you're reading shit out. What am I meant to say?
I couldn't hear anything. Not you, the game. It went quiet.
It's a fucking loading menu.
Kieran.
Look.
Kieran, I can't. I'm reading shit out.
You could be a bit more engaging.
Kieran Culkin, Edward Norton, Guy Pearce, Jeremy Strong.
Right, stop. I'm driving now. I'm driving.
Okay.
I was started 9th, not 10th. Someone must have been... Oh, God. Shit, I forgot what being in so low down on the grid means for the start. Oh, Gasly! We're starting again. I struggle if we're not near the front because we've got all the traffic. It's fine. Go on, you start reading names out.
No, I've done it.
Oh,
I've done everything I want. Well, not all of it. I mean, I'm not going through all of them, but I've done everything I want to do.
Okay, fair enough. Screw you, Alonso.
You winning?
I'm 5th, but I started 9th, so that's a win so far. I say 5th. Oh, sorry, signs. Poor Chile. Anyway, yeah. I mentioned do you have you seen any of the films on the Razzie or Oscar nominations?
No.
No, fair enough. I've seen bits of Madam Web, but not actually the film itself.
Dirty.
Oh, Jesus, I'm struggling with this track.
I want to see Conclave because I've heard it's great.
Yeah.
And it seems right up my fucking street.
Dakota Johnson's in Madam Web, and that gives me reason to want to watch it because you know, if how else to say thanks for her taking down Ellen DeGeneres from
True that.
you know.
Although it wasn't really her.
No, but it gets attributed to her a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, people look back on it and go, yeah.
That was the start of the end. Although, really, if you want to go back, 9/11 was sort of the start of the end.
Yeah. Well, if we're going further back, it was the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan was the start of the end.
And if you want to go even further back, you could say that it's the formation of the Soviet Union, which means it's the end of World War II, which means it's all Hitler's fault. Unless you go even further back.
It's the Bolsheviks and the Tsar. It's all the Tsar's fault. Everything is the Tsar's fault.
And no doubt that's something to do with it, British Empire causing problems at some point.
Oh God, yeah, of course it fucking is.
So you know.
Well,
that's our fault, really.
Well, who did we kill? We killed Rasputin.
Did we kill him, or was it other people killing him?
Well, the guy who killed him did it with like with a gun that was used predominantly by the British security services, and Rasputin was trying to get the Tsar to pull out of the World War One.
I always thought of Rasputin as being a pre-World War One thing. I don't know why.
No, during.
Right, evidently. In my head, he's a pre-World War One entity.
Oh,
weird how history can fuck with your head like that.
Yeah.
Because it's entirely possible that Abraham Lincoln would have sent a telegraph to a samurai.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
Yeah, how crazy is that? As a time-based statistic. I know what DRS is. I don't need to learn more. What I need is the car to stop being shit. Why is it I'm driving worse now that the engine's fine?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I am. I'm driving worse now the engine's fine. We're not that damaged on the wing. But Checo, not Checo, Carlos is pulling away.
Carlos the Jackal.
No, Carlos Sainz. Don't disrespect my man.
The Jackal.
I said don't disrespect my man.
Sorry, I didn't know you were that close.
No, I have a lot of respect for Carlos Sainz. He's the only non-Red Bull driver to win a race in 2023. Yeah. So a bit of respect for him would be appreciated.
Well.
Yeah. Singapore, good race. Anywho, I have a sort of not really F1 topic.
Yeah, go on.
Do you know when the first Formula One race was?
1953.
You're a little late. It was 1950.
There you go.
Do you know when in the year?
December.
No, it was May. May 13th.
Right.
Does that name ring any bells to you?
Is that when we start? When you started the site?
That is when TGHRS was launched. Like, what are the fucking odds? Because I didn't know. I literally only found out yesterday, whilst listening to that F1 podcast, that was when the first race was. And I thought, hang on a minute. And I double checked it to make sure I'd heard correctly. But it was actually factually accurate. It was.
Okay, so in 1861 on May 13th, Queen Victoria issued a proclamation of neutrality with regards to the American Civil War, which recognized the Confederacy as having belligerent rights.
Well, that's true now, isn't it? They're very belligerent.
Germany invaded France, and Churchill made his blood, toil, tears, and sweat speech.
Sweat and tears sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Blood,
it was
toils, tears, and sweat and
the
tears.
famous. The three children saw the first apparition of Our Lady of Fatima in Portugal in 1917.
We're not going to win this race, just so you know. I'm surprised that we finished top 10 at this rate.
Oh, it was the start of the Tiananmen Square thing.
Oh, in 81?
89.
89. Always mix up that year.
49 dismembered bodies are discovered by Mexican authorities on Mexican Federal Highway 40.
So you're just looking at May 13th here?
Yep.
Okay. So I just thought it was a nice little coincidence that Formula 1 started on the same day of the year as TTTOS started. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What a nice little coincidence. Obviously, there was a 1 in 366 chance that it would be.
Yeah. Harvey Keitel, Tim Piggott-Smith, Stevie Wonder.
Really scraping the fucking barrel, aren't you?
Richard Madeley was born on May 13th.
You've got nothing to talk about, have you? That's what
Stephen Colbert.
That's what the issue is. You've got fuck all to talk about, and so you decided to pad it out. This isn't interesting for anyone. No one is interested by this.
Lena Dunham.
If anyone was interested in this, what they would do is they would have a look themselves. Oh! Carlos! It wasn't Carlos, it was Fernando. See? Look what happened. Hang on, let me change my camera. This might not have been his fault, actually. I mean, I was clearly closing that gap, right, in preparation for the racing. He's going to go on the grass there. He's going for a position that's no longer there.
Well, do you want another topic?
Yeah, go on then.
We had a death recently which didn't get an awful lot of attention, but maybe should have.
Oh, okay. Go on.
It was Joan Plowright.
Oh, actually, I did see this one, and I saw the picture of her, and I thought, hang on, was she what's her face from Keeping Up Appearances? And it's not.
No.
It's someone else.
She was the nanny in the live-action remake of 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, I mean...
Married to Laurence Olivier, probably best known for being in that sort of documentary, Nothing Like a Dame, which is her, Maggie Smith, Judi Dench, and Vanessa Redgrave. Vanessa Redgrave? Not Vanessa. Eileen Atkins, maybe? Yes.
No, I saw the picture of her, and I thought, oh, that's Mrs. Bouquet, but it's not, is it?
No, it's...
But you can see why. They do have a vaguely similar look.
Yeah, big hair.
Old. Feminine.
Old women of a certain age, yeah.
Yeah.
Old women, big hair, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. What more do you need? It's not it's not stereotyping or typecasting. It's just accurate. We are leading the train here. This is not good. Look at the mini-map and tell me that we're not. We are what they would describe as the cork in the bottle. If this was if we were being commentated by someone who knew what they were talking about. Because what happens is that once they get past us, we are holding up everyone behind us, including our teammate. Yeah. Look at that. They can't get past us because I'm so good at defending without getting, as long as I don't hit me, I'm actually quite good at defending.
Okay, clear.
Right. Who are you driving along?
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Daniel Ricciardo's there. Okay.
8 seconds. Okay, some information on Ricciardo.
Who's our rival? Remind me.
Max Verstappen, right behind us.
Yeah.
So as long as we beat him, all's well. But we could afford not to.
Mm.
Because we've got a few points on him from last time. So it's all good. We're not going to stress about it. One bad race doesn't matter. It's not a good track for me anyway. It's a weird track, this one. If you have a look at the map, like the proper map of it, if you Google it, you'll see that it's sort of a bit like well, this bottom section is basically a long oval, and then rather than it link up, it's basically got a bit of windy stuff heading up and then down again. It's not a very good shape. It's sort of like a cowboy hat in a way.
What's it called?
The Hungary ring. It's sort of a bit like a cowboy hat. Or wibbly wobbly cowboy hat.
Bit. Yeah.
It's not a very good track. I'm not a big fan of it.
Bad workman always blames his tools.
Not my tool. I didn't build it. I'm just a bad driver around it. It's just there's nothing exciting in it. The most exciting part is watching someone take the corner extra tight to get into the pit. And that's only going to happen once for every driver on this track. So, oh my god, we've broken DRS. How did that? Oh no, we lost it again. Oh god. Our front wing damage has really screwed us actually. Right, we're going to start the race again. We're not. We'll take the minor loss.
The hit.
We'll take the hit. It's not the end of the world. Although if we retire the car, we'll have less wear on the engine. But we'll lose a lot more points compared to Verstappen if we do that. So.
I bet they're thrilled they renewed your contract.
Well, I mean, I'm still beating our other team member. He's not even in 8th. Well, no, so he probably is in 8th, but he's not even in 7th.
Well.
Back in the olden days, you only got points in the top 6, so he wouldn't even be getting points back then. Because that's something that comes up on that podcast often, is people talk about how many points they'd have got if they were racing nowadays because of the points system changing. It's like, oh yeah, but you know, it's different. A few people make a point of saying that you can't really compare old drivers to new drivers because of all the changes to the vehicles. It's apples and oranges. You know, they didn't have power steering back then, way back when. So like, you had to turn, you had to properly turn. Whereas now you can barely do anything and it will turn for you. You know, physically, they had to be less physically strong, but they had to be more mentally strong in terms of all the different things I need to remember. All the different buttons and shit. There's like 40 different controls in a Formula 1 car these days.
They're complicated bits of machinery.
They are. Whereas back then, it was basically soapboxes with engines.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we... lucky if you didn't burst into flames.
And indeed, many people did.
Yeah.
A lot of people died.
Yeah.
They were losing like 2-3 drivers a year at one point.
That's a bit careless, isn't it?
Well, I know. You'd think you'd check down the back of a sofa or something.
Yeah.
Or lost and found at the airport.
Yeah.
Anything to declare, yes, we're missing a Formula 1 racing driver.
Okay, so
Now you found him.
car ahead, 16.7 seconds.
See, we have really fallen down. They've basically got a pit stop between us and the front. It's not quite a pit stop, but it's basically a pit stop. It's a bit depressing. We should do it there. But we're not. Mercedes have probably just brought a good upgrade package to this track. Their car might be well suited to it. In fact, I think they did all right in it in real life.
Have you got another topic?
I've got loads of topics, but it's quite difficult for me to look at the topic list whilst I'm driving around a fucking track.
Right.
Shall we do the big one?
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Okay, but I need you to tell me what the big one is.
Well, Trump was inaugurated, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, but somebody else stole the spotlight from him.
Oh, I mean, I figured we'd do the inauguration first.
All right. Yes, Trump was inaugurated.
Yeah, he's now president. He did an awful lot of executive orders, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, any of them that you can remember? Any of them that stick out?
Officially declaring there were only 2 genders.
Yeah, that's a big mean thing to do, isn't it?
Describing it as being your gender from conception, which biologically doesn't work.
No, because when you're conceived, you basically
You're
don't
female.
have- well, yeah, but also, you know,
Well, yeah, exactly. Yes, America has ruled that everybody is now officially non-binary
Well,
because they're fucking idiots.
well, I mean, I suppose that's the least offensive thing they could be, isn't it?
Yeah, fuck it. Everybody, we are all non-binary now.
Yeah, I can
We
live
have
with that.
abolished gender, despite trying to do the opposite.
There's all those pardons he threw out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to the Jan 6th lot. One of them refused.
Yes, I made a note of that one. That's I thought that was interesting to see that someone had refused. What does that mean?
Yeah,
Does that mean they carry on serving a sentence, or does that mean that?
I think she finished this. I think it was like 6 months or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. But no, like
Or
I've a lot more respect for her as an individual for
yeah,
that than I do for anything else that she could have done, really.
yeah.
Because what she's done is, look, no, we fucked up. We were wrong.
Yeah, this was illegal. We should not be pardoned.
It
We
puts
committed a crime.
it puts the whole. I mean, I've seen some of the Proud Boys, I think it is, are saying that they're gonna get retribution, which is obviously a fucking comment about how they're going to attack the police force. I don't care how any. And then what's going to happen? Are they going to get that sentence pardoned as well? They shouldn't.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just America. This is it. I know people keep saying, "Oh, it's going to be bad." Reagan was bad. We got through Reagan. We're not fucking everybody.
Well, yeah.
There's this little thing you might have heard of called the AIDS crisis, which he ignored for a long time.
Bloody Reagan.
Mm.
Can't breakdance either, can he?
No, he can't because of the Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Also, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know.
Yes, he DEI or something. What's that?
Yeah, it's for Department for Diversity, Ethnicity, and Inclusivity, or something like that.
Yeah, they've scrapped that because it's woke.
Yeah, can't be woke.
No.
He's sending troops to the wall that isn't built yet.
Yeah.
He's introduced Trump coin.
He's declared war on. No, I haven't seen Trump coin.
Trump coin is his cryptocurrency, his own meme coin, the official Donald Trump meme coin, which, according to some crypto analyst experts, they're like, they describe it as a mockery. A mockery of the institute.
How bad do you have to be a mockery of cryptocurrency?
Exactly. That's what my thoughts exactly. How fucking terrible does it have to be? It went up from to like $75 or something. It ended up being one of the most expensive, or one of the quote unquote most valuable cryptocurrencies for a while.
Insane. I read a story about a guy who had inherited like $1 million from his granddad, and his wife was on Reddit, like asking for advice because he'd lost like 600,000 and was refusing to cut his losses and quit and the rest of it.
On meme coin or on crypto in general?
On Trump coin.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it went up to 75 and then dropped down to 35, I think it said. So, if you're on that first wave, absolutely, congratulations, well done, you probably made some money. But, fucking idiot. Crypto is a fool's game. The only one you could justify getting into now is Dogecoin, and only because that's going to get some sort of increase because of the Department of Government Efficiency. They're going to insist upon it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's either a fool's game or for very, very not even skill, just
good luck, basically.
Experienced people who know exactly what they're doing.
The only way you can really guarantee to make money on a cryptocurrency is if you're the one selling it.
Yeah.
If you mint a crypto coin, someone will be stupid enough to sell it, and then boom.
Like Hawk Tour Girl.
Yeah, Hawk Tour Girl. Although I think she's probably famous for blowjobs, is that?
I don't know.
She wants you to spit on that thing.
Yes, quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he declared war on the cartels.
Yeah, which is fair enough. I could live with that.
Honestly, isn't. Well, it's one of those things that's like, yeah, that's kind of reasonable until you're like, oh, I guess we're moving into South America, are we? This is the pretext.
Well, I mean, we need to move into South America because that's what the whole point of getting the Panama Canal is going to be, surely.
Oh, and he wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Can he do that? I don't think he can do that. I think that's an international.
Well, he might not be able to.
Oh, he renamed a mountain as well, didn't he? In Alaska.
I don't know.
He changed it from
Right.
to McKinley again.
Yeah.
changed it back basically.
I know Britain has refused to. We're not going to recognise the Gulf of America. I know when he said that at his inauguration, there's a clip of Hillary Clinton just like scoffing at it, and being like, "For fuck's sake."
Yeah, it's a fucking joke. I thought I'd be mostly fine. You know, just one of those. It's a shit thing that's happening. It's going to be a thing that happens. There's not a lot that can be done about it, sort of thing. It really actually got me down. I felt really down about it on the day. So
Yeah, I sort of did my sort of grieving and coming to terms with the fact that America is just a lost fucking cause, just a complete lost cause.
it really is. I don't know what happened to Max, but he is well down the lead now.
Do we talk about the person who stole the spotlight?
I assume you're talking about the bishop.
Well, no.
No, Elon Musk.
Although the bishop did come into it, because the bishop, you may well know this, probably, if you made that reference. I haven't seen the video, but they apparently had a pretty.
They're basically pleading for the less fortunate in society.
Yes. To which Trump stared silently ahead, and JD Vance giggled. So.
Something about it being a not very exciting service.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, Elon Musk. Well, he did a thing with his arm.
He did it. He knows he's not supposed to do that.
He did it twice, and there's been some debate about this. Where do you fall on? Did Elon Musk do a Nazi salute at the inauguration? That fucking sentence alone is just Jesus fucking Christ. How the fuck?
I am uncomfortable with myself for this. My guidance for this is taken from there's an organisation that BBC quoted, who it's their job is to identify and call out anti-Semitism, and they are saying that it was an awkward gesture because of his autism, and because of that, I'm inclined to accept that excuse.
I know autistic people. I don't think any one of them would do it like that. That's too awkward to be coincidence. I think he meant it, and I saw someone online, dubious source, sort of look into this, and they argued that Elon Musk was essentially testing the water and setting the stage for him to be sort of the heir apparent to Donald Trump in terms of the right wing's darling. I think he meant it.
I take my guidance from the anti-Semitism group that are meant to be calling out anti-Semitism, and that they don't think it counts as anti-Semitic. They don't think it was intended as a Nazi salute. And that is where I take my guidance from.
Hang on. Is it the ADL?
I can't remember who it was.
I think it is, because I think they've seen the post.
It was I saw the BBC comment on it, quoting it. So whoever it was, the BBC quoted them as being an organisation that identifies and calls out anti-Semitism.
Well,
and they didn't think it was. That's what I take my guidance from on this. I don't like it. I dislike it wholeheartedly. But if it's their job to call the shit out and they're not calling it out for it, then who am I to argue?
Well, you say that.
Yeah, I say that.
I think the ADL have done some pretty shitty things. I think they're like really hardcore. Anybody who criticises Israel as an anti-Semite.
Okay, well, surely you'd think if this would get them someone in the shit, surely. Unless they're worried about getting defunded or whatever. But I don't know who funds them in the first place.
No, I think the way he did it in a way that you could argue it was just sort of an arm flap. But nobody flaps their arms like. No, I'm sorry. We come down on opposite sides of this.
Our teammates knocked himself out of the race. Fuck so. Look, I'm uncomfortable by the situation. I don't like the fact that I'm willing to wave this one away. But I take my guidance from it.
Well, okay.
I will say that it makes me less comfortable the fact that he's not just come out and apologised, but I suppose he was never going to, was he?
Well, no, because he's a knobhead.
It would be so easy for him to say,
Look, I'm
I wasn't
super
doing a Nazi salute. I'm just awkward. It'd be so easy for him to say that, right?
Yeah.
Because we all fucking know he's awkward, but he's not done that, and so I don't like it. I'm deeply uncomfortable with the situation, and that's my stance on it.
I just,
Keep managing
I'm
your
so
tyres to
tired, man.
magnetise.
I'm
I
so
know.
fucking tired of being, you know, looking at this shit.
Well, you got another
just,
4 years of it, so get used to it.
Dropping back by about
I just want to go away somewhere, you know. I just want to get on a ship.
There is no escape from this. Although I hear the Antarctic Society is looking for people to man their boats, so you could get on a ship and mostly ignore it for a while.
What if I dug a big hole in the garden?
What, and end up in New Zealand?
What if I dug a little illegal bunker?
Well, then you'd probably get done for it.
What if nobody knew?
Well, you've just talked about it now, so in
Nobody
that
would
revenue
watch.
are going to investigate.
I could do it, you know. I could do it at night when nobody's watching.
You do a lot of things at night, but you wouldn't. You need your beauty slip. Trust me, you
I
need
could,
it
I could buy a bomb shelter. I could sell this house and buy a bomb shelter, and just live off cans of stuff,
forever.
and just pretend the world doesn't exist.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
No.
You need various parts of society too much for that. Zhou Guan Yu's doing quite well. I'm surprised he's still fifth. We should be inheriting sixth at some point soon. Because Ocon ain't going to overtake us, even if we have got 17 laps left to go. It's not been a good race for us. But yeah, it's a difficult time at the moment, and it's going to be a difficult time. But viewer, you can rest assured that we are generally to the left of centre in these matters. So over the next 4 years, if we're still alive and going that long, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be at this point in time. But you never know. You'll have more of such riveting content as this from us both.
Yes.
Yes. Where Ben will continue to randomly list things from a list that's vaguely relevant to a topic that one of us has had.
And how?
And I'll be doing something in a video game that looks like it doesn't require that much skill, actually does, and doing a mediocre at best job of it.
And how?
Yeah. I've beaten my teammate, that's the important thing. All I have to do is finish the race and I've beaten him. Heck, I don't even have to finish the race and I'll have beaten him.
And how?
Can you just contribute something meaningful for once?
I read all those fucking names, didn't I?
I said meaningful. Talking about something that's overly political.
Yeah.
Eurovision's had some news.
Is it? Is that still going on?
Well, I mean, it's a May time event.
Isn't it?
It happens in May, yeah.
You sure?
Properly, the actual event happened in May. So I'm
Alright.
assuming it's happening in May again this year.
Who's hosting?
I don't know who won.
That'd be a
Nemo, wasn't it?
Nemo.
Nemo won it, I think.
Well, that fish.
Yeah, but everyone found. I found Nemo really early on in the film. Kept going back to it.
Eurovision. Believe it or not, Eurovision starts on the 13th of May.
No way.
Yes. 13th through to Saturday the 17th.
Okay, and where is it? It's whoever won. They host it, don't they?
the current front is 7.26.
Okay, let me just Google who will host Eurovision. Switzerland.
Switzerland. Okay. Oh, famously quite neutral. Apart from
Yeah.
the gold.
Yes.
Anyway,
Jacob Schell Basel, Switzerland.
so yeah, there's been some news about one of the contenders this year.
1 second.
Really?
Israel have picked their contender.
Oh shit.
They are a survivor of the Hamas attacks.
Right.
which is a decision that will only have been made because of the political nature of it. I'm telling you, Eurovision is not about music anymore. And now that we've got the ceasefire in Gaza,
It was well, it was never really about music. It was just a big gay piss up.
and I can respect that. I can respect a big gay piss up masquerading as a music contest. I can do that. I can get behind that. That's fine by me, you know. But what I can't get behind is a political showcase masquerading as a big gay piss up, masquerading as a music contest. That's where I draw the line, Ben. They need to stop bringing politics into our big gay piss ups.
Well, what was Stonewall, if not a big gay piss up that went political?
I don't fucking know. I don't know about everything, Ben. I'm just, you know, it should only be two things. Okay? It should be about the music or it should be about the piss up. It shouldn't be about... Russell, what are you doing? Get back here, you little bastard.
The hills you choose to die on.
I don't think it's controversial to want a music contest to be about music.
It's not, but Eurovision is not a music contest.
No, but it is, though.
Ostensibly, yeah.
It's a music contest.
No, it's about unity and having a good time and all that stuff, and it's dressed up in the costume of a music contest.
Yeah, so let it be about the music and for unity, not about political point scoring. If you ignore the fact that you have to score points in the music contest, surely you agree with the point that it should at least be mostly about the music.
I see your point. You're pissed. Yeah, I get why you're annoyed, because it's about the music, and a lot of the time points are awarded based purely on politics.
And like I say, the only reason she'll be singing this year in that is because of the political nature of the. It'll be an attempt to get a sympathy vote from the public. They saw what happened with Ukraine winning it back when Russia had invaded, and they want to benefit from it again because they didn't do very well out of it. And she's already said that she expects to get booed when she performs. You know, I'm telling you, it agitates me so. It so agitates me. I just want music.
Fair
to be
enough.
about music.
Well, you've got there. What are there is there a music costume? Music? Fucking hell! Hang on. Give me a minute. Is there a music contest that, in your eyes, is about the music?
I would say that the first round of The Voice is about the music.
What a weird go-to. Is that the one where they're sitting facing forward and they don't know anything?
Yeah, when they don't know who it is, that's when it's about the music. The minute they know who it is, the whole premise of a show is wasted.
I have a counter argument.
Go ahead.
The Voice is a highly produced TV show. Those contestants are chosen beforehand.
Okay, they're chosen by
Various
someone.
reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I will accept that. I would say that. I mean, you make a good point. Trouble is, you can't. There's none of it's about, and it needs to be. It needs to be about the music. In all of these things, name one that actually isn't. The closest you can get is round one on The Voice, because you can't say a Masked Singer, because they voted off someone last week because they wanted to find out if they were right about who they thought it was. So it wasn't even about the music.
About the X Factor.
X Factor became a popularity contest with sob stories. They can't count that.
X Factor was always a popularity contest about sob stories.
It's about who's the most personable and that you want to see succeed for Christmas. And then...
I want to make a bit of a tangent. There's we talked about this briefly before. There was an a soap reality TV show where a new family was being injected into Emmerdale, and they did like a reality TV show about it. It was like one of the first modern reality TV competition shows in this country, right? and I want to make a video about that. In part because then I get to talk about the genesis of the modern talent show, and it's really kind of fascinating because it's this mix of. My assumption had been that the difference between the modern talent show and historical talent shows like Opportunity Knocks was audience participation.
Mm.
That you vote. People at home can vote nowadays,
Yep.
but you could do that back then. The difference is that there's a huge reality TV element to it.
Okay.
So it's been like that since the beginning. It's really interesting. I can't wait to talk about it eventually. The only issue is I can't find any footage of the actual fucking show.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I've got the book, the tie-in book. But,
You can't video that, can you?
no, I can't.
I'm going to turn this page now. Have you finished reading, viewer?
I mean, I've got bits and pieces, but there's not.
No, I get what you mean.
There's not a lot of clips. It's really difficult.
I would say realistically, the closest you have got to a music contest, quote unquote, being about the music, the closest I can think of would be Stars in Your Eyes, or Stars in Their Eyes. And I'm not entirely sure that was a contest.
It was.
Well, it's one of those. I remember people being transformed into their music stars of choice and then singing a song in their style, and that's it. That's all I remember. I don't remember there being a contest element, but I assume there must be.
Yes, it's a British television talent show based on Joop van den End's Dutch format sound mix show.
Yes.
So you get contestants in. It ran for 16 years, 1990 to 2016.
Tonight, Matthew, I'll be.
Yes, you got
Ryan
random.
Wilson.
You got people, and they had a celebrity singer that they dressed up as, and they performed.
Yeah.
So you had your heats. At the end of the show, the studio owners voted for their favourite, and the winner is announced. The winners from each show in the series return for the grand final to perform one more time.
One more time.
So you have a series of shows, and then you have the final, and then the first series in 1990 also had a celebrity panel consisting of Joe Longthorne, who was a singer and impressionist, Sally Devener, who played Sally off of Corrie, that's weird, and Pete Waterman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's probably the closest I can think of to being about the music, right? And even then, I'm not convinced, because sometimes it'll be about the impersonation rather than the actual music, right?
Yeah, it's not. I think it's about the impersonation. It's like a pub quiz show type, not quiz show, pub style,
Karaoke
show.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think there is one really, but there should be. It should be about the music.
May well be right.
No.
It's still one of Britain's most successful shows of all time, attracting around 13 million viewers. The live grand finale of a series. It was one of the most memorable catchphrases in British television history. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be.
Who would you be?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be silent.
Oh.
I'm going to be
Marcel Marceau.
Yeah, I'm going to be. Fuck it, Cilla Black.
Oh God. Which of her songs are you going to improve?
All Night Long.
That was the one that came to mind.
Eye of the Tiger.
Oh God.
God, he's fucking.
Do you want a more happy topic? One that won't get me ranting.
Yeah, go on.
Taskmaster have announced their next series of contenders.
At the moment, the car behind is lapping fast.
Yes, I saw this and I watched it, and usually the way they set up Taskmaster is that there's usually a couple of people who are like known to comedians on the comedy circuit, but haven't really made it big.
Yeah.
You know, you might know of them, but they're not like big timers. There's one that you know, there might be a couple that you probably know, probably done a bit of TV work, and then there's like an old established figure.
Yeah.
And I watched this, and I can't. I think it's got that chap from Ghosts and Horrible Histories, who I assume is the
Matthew
old
Bainton.
established figure.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's got Chris Ramsey's wife.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
Rosie
know that.
Ramsey.
I should have
Yeah.
known that. Norway.
Yeah, yeah.
So are they the people that stood out to you?
Well, they're the only ones I really know.
Because the two people that stood out to me were Matthew Bainton, obviously, and Jason
Yeah.
Mantzoukas.
Who's that when
He-
he's at home?
He is quite a big American sitcom comedian. He's been in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He was in The Good Place. He does a lot of voice work. He's got quite a distinctive voice when he does stuff.
Yeah.
You'll have seen stuff that he's in. I would
I'm
say.
looking at him, and he looks familiar.
Yeah, well, that's it. He's one of those people who'll play a minor but recurring character in a TV sitcom,
Yeah.
a comedy TV sitcom, and then he'll have a voice acting role, which is fairly reasonably important to the underlying story.
He's allergic to eggs.
Oh, unfortunate for him, but not such a big problem with the American prices of eggs going up. I'm interested to see him because basically all the characters I've seen him play, I know they're characters, right? I get that, but they're usually quite out there. The three that come to mind are Pimento from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, who is a former undercover police officer who's basically gone a bit bonkers
Yeah.
because of all the time spent undercover. Jay Balzarian, who is a teenager going through.
Mouth.
Pardon?
In Big Mouth.
In Big Mouth, yeah. Who one of his claim to fames is fucking couch cushions, much like JD Vance.
Allegedly.
Well, you can't disprove it. And the other one is Derek from The Good Place, who is a artificially created sort of AI, sort of not, who at one point has been killed and rebooted so many times that he has transcended space and time by all reasonable construct of understanding. And for a while, his genitals are wind chimes.
Right.
So, you know, it's a weird fucking. It's
I never
characters are
got
out there.
into the. Yeah, I never got into the Good Place.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was.
I watched it, but it didn't do anything for me really. I didn't think it was that funny.
It was less about
Sorry.
the funny and more about it being interesting. I thought it had its funny elements. Oh, the egg thing. Oh, that always tickles me. Have you seen the egg thing?
No.
Google the Good Life. The Good Place. Egg.
Well, there's eggs in the Good Life too.
Oh yeah, you'd think so. But
Oh, can I be asked?
it's very short. Please just do it for me. Do it for me.
I'm doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That just it tickles me every time
Yeah. Yeah.
because he says it to the egg
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he says it to the egg.
when it's clearly not to the egg. But it's not the egg that said it loves him. It's just tickles me. And he's a ethics professor, right? So he's not an idiot.
Yeah. He's just awkward.
He's just awkward. But you never see him throwing his arm out like an artist would do. So maybe he deserves
No,
better.
maybe if he did, he would go more places.
Well, I mean, he hooked up with Kristen Bell in that show.
Okay, safety car
Oh.
deployed.
She was
Safety
in
car
Heroes.
deployed.
She was.
Delta, make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
A lot of people out of this session. Oh, you know what? This is lovely for us. This is perfect for us. They want us to catch up with the people in front. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to take us a while to do that because we're 25 seconds behind, which means that we're going to stay in this position until we have. Oh, fuck's sake. They want us to catch up, but we can't go faster than they want us to go. This is ridiculous. We're probably going to end under safety car conditions. It suits me just fine.
Right, drop your speed. That delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow down, okay, overtake.
They told me to overtake the safety car. Oh, Ocon's getting a penalty. Are you paying attention to this?
Yeah, you're getting a penalty.
No, Ocon's got a penalty. I'm not getting a penalty. I've not done anything to warrant a penalty.
Huh.
They want me to catch for Q. Let me catch for Q. There we go. I can floor it there. That gives us a bit of a buffer because that's someone who needs to overtake us and then get 5 seconds ahead of us to actually end up beating us. So that's good for us.
We've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Oh god, we haven't got enough. We've got more than 3 laps left to go. We've been pushing it too hard, Ben.
We're always pushing it, pushing the limits of good content.
Yeah, we're scraping the barrel, it seems.
Let's see if I can scare up another topic.
I don't have many left, actually.
Save some for my vid. How long have you got left of this?
Well, if you pay attention, we're on like 33 or 35. All the clues are on the fucking screen.
Right.
What more do you want from me? Oh no! No, I haven't caught up!
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Bollocks!
Make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the red flags.
How many of my topics do literature, actually?
I know what we can do.
Oh god, what? What are you going to bore me with this time?
Are you familiar with the game Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Oh, yes, I am.
We play that?
Oh, I suppose. Go on then.
Right.
Well, let's act like juveniles.
So the gap to the car ahead.
Right.
16.2 seconds.
Let's do guys because I think it'll be more interesting.
Oh, okay.
Actually, don't know who any of those men are.
Oh, you found a website that picks 3 men.
Yeah. I say found. I made it. Okay. Okay.
Because we've only got a lap and a half to go now. So
Okay, we'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
But with breakfast foods.
I'm not fucking a breakfast food.
Yes, you are. Right.
Fine, pancakes.
Pancakes, waffles, and French toast.
I'll fuck pancakes, marry waffles. No. I'll fuck waffles, marry pancakes, and I'm killing French toast.
Why?
French toast has got French in it, innit?
Right. I would.
I prefer pancakes to waffles, so I'd more likely stick around with pancakes for a while. Waffles are waffles.
Yeah.
Bang and done.
Okay, fuck the waffle, marry the pancake, kill the French toast. Right, cereal,
Okay,
oatmeal,
one lap
read
to go.
porridge, or yogurt parfait.
Final lap. Push, push.
I'd probably marry the yogurt parfait.
True, yeah, fair.
I would probably fuck the cereal.
Mm,
Because cereal is such a wide variety of things, right?
yes, but that's a good thing, isn't it?
Well, exactly. So I'd rather fuck that than fuck the porridge, which is inherently fairly bland. I know you can spice it up a bit,
Yeah,
but you can already have. You know, if I want vanilla cereal, I can have vanilla cereal. If I want kinky spank me in the bedroom cereal, I can have that as well.
but that's why you marry porridge, because it's good for you and will take care of you. But you fuck the yogurt parfait on the side and you kill cereal.
No, because cereal comes with Captain Crunch, and I'm not sure I could take him on.
You come with Captain Crunch.
You wish.
Scrambled eggs, omelette, and eggs Benedict.
I'm quite partial to scrambled eggs.
I don't like eggs.
At least you're not allergic to them.
Yeah, true like.
I don't like the sauce from Eggs Benedict, so I'm going to kill that.
20.9 seconds.
I'd eat
Same.
it, but I'm not a fan of it. I think I would fuck the omelette, marry the scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs is less work.
Actually, you know what? Marry the omelette, fuck the eggs Benedict, kill the scrambled eggs.
Okay.
Because I know I don't like scrambled eggs. I'm not sure about egg Benedict. Right. Cinnamon roll, bagel, and donut.
Okay, pick up
Well,
rubber.
I mean, you've got to fuck the donut, marry the bagel, kill the cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it's sort of the same basic logic as the cereal yogurt parfait porridge one, isn't it?
I might get an abdomen after this.
Hey. Avocado toast, biscuits and gravy, and chocolate croissant.
I will marry the chocolate croissant.
Yeah.
I will fuck the biscuits and gravy. And I can't remember what the other one is, but I knew
Avocado toast.
I don't like
There.
avocado.
Muffin, crepe, and quiche.
I would marry the muffin. I love a good muffin.
Muffin that mule.
Ladies, I love a good muffin.
Don't get close to the mic like that. That's right in my ear.
Hello there, ladies.
I can feel your tongue inside me. I don't like. Stop it. Right. I would. Shut up.
I don't know how that sounds. I can't hear it. I'm gonna have to listen to it later so I can find out just how repulsive it is.
Marry the quiche, fuck the crepe, kill the muffin.
I like muffin.
You done?
What? Am I doing what?
Oh, look, you're celebrating. Right. How long have we got left? Because I got a few more of these.
Oh, not long. We're just wrapping it up.
All right.
Oh, Jesus,
Well,
you
then-
know you know the formula by now.
Yeah.
How do you not know the formula by now? We're still at the lead by 2 races.
Mm.
Natalie Pinkham. So we lost 2 points to Max there. I don't know where that puts us overall. We're gonna have to have a look. You know, we're over halfway through now. Pick another one whilst I find the menu.
Okay.
Or not. Yeah, we're 10 to 9. We're winning. We're beating them still. And the next race is Belgium, which is Spa. I think,
Yeah.
which is good. That's good. That means that we'll have Eau Rouge to drive up. I know. Actually, a colleague of mine did a painting of Eau Rouge, and before I knew for sure that's where it was, I was like, "That I think that's this place." And when I googled the place, I was like, "Fuck yeah, it's right. It is." So
I've actually found a much better version of Fuck, Marry, Kill, but we'll have to leave that for another time.
send me the link, and then I can look at it whilst you're doing your bloody game.
Sure thing, Daddy.
Don't call me that.
Okay.
You ain't no
Right.
Google cat.
Thanks
Thanks
for joining us, everybody.
Which you didn't. Also, leave a comment telling us whether you would marry or kill us, because we already know you don't want to fuck us. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Bye.